The show begins!
Hello, fellow travelers, and welcome to another episode of Furina Only.
Works in the wine. Prepare yourself.
Sorry, just want to get this guy out of the way before I carry on. It's 5.4 now. You might have noticed there's been a fair few gaps in content on this account up to the release of Furina again, basically. I've been somewhat busy. I don't know if anyone remembers, it's been a little while, but when I did the long walk from Mondstadt all the way to Fontaine, I mentioned that I'd been moving house. That took like a year longer than expected. But happily, I'm now in my new place. It is lovely. I've got a load more room, and I don't have to rent anymore, which is a big thing off my chest anyway. Anyway, I need to show you what's been going on this account, because it's not dead. I still play it every single day, I promise. What are we doing? Furina. Yes. Natlan. Why am I in Natlan? Well, Natlan has quite an interesting fight in it. We're going to be using this as a benchmark for all the massive improvements that we're going to be getting. I'll show you what we're looking at right now. So we are adventure rank 50. We can have ascended for a long time. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get up to world level 9, but we'll see. I haven't done the math. It might be possible, not sure. Furina as a character, we've had at level 80 for a whole load of time. As you can see, I found all of the materials to hit 90. We have the Fleuve Cendre Ferryman as our main weapon. It is level 80. It is not maxed out. We also have a 4-piece golden troop with some stats on it. Flour's pretty good. Feather's not very good. Sands is even worse. Goblet actually not too bad, though it's not hydro. And some trash that she is wearing on her head. Not great. We're also at C3, so we'll be looking to get 3 more cons before the end of this patch, and I'm pretty sure we can basically guarantee that. However, that's not the end of the Wishing Banner, because if we do get that, we will still have some pulls, I imagine, and the Weapon Banner will also be available. So we will be looking to try and get her signature weapon. But we have 35,000 primos and 57 pulls. Because there's a chance we can get the weapon, I have pre-farmed all of the materials for it. So we have enough of these Hydro Phantasm things. These are a pain in the butt to get on this account. We also have all of the weapon materials here to max it out. I believe we also have enough chunks. 27, 76, yeah, we need 27, 23, and 15, so we're good on that front as well. As you can see here, I have 12 lightless masses, which is what she needs to level up her talents. And we are 8, 8, and effectively 8. We'll be getting 6 more levels, each costing 2. We'll max out the moment we're able to go to level 90. And I have all of the talent books ready for that as well. And all of the flower bits to do that in addition. So literally, when we decide to, I can max out the level, the new weapon if we get it, constellations if we get all of those, and all talents. Artifact-wise, this is where we're at. I'm going to be massively increasing the number of these. I'm going to spam through all my resin and hopefully get some good Marichaussee pieces. I'll show you those later because I haven't got them yet. But now back to the reason we're here. So there's all these things that we can upgrade, but there's only one way to kind of show you what that means for the character. And that'll be to do a comparison. And the way we're going to do a comparison is we're going to beat up a... hang on, what's it called? A capybara. Capybara? Pretty sure it's a capybara. Now this thing is deadly, but doable. I tested a little bit, and we can totally do this. I haven't actually killed it. Bear in mind that we are world level 6, so it's not like the hardest this can possibly be, but it has a lot of health regardless. So basically, let's see where we're at. I'm not going to use the burst immediately. Oh. Trying to remember all of the the timings on all these attacks. It's probably not going to go too well. There we are, there's one. I should have bursted. So it is impossible to actually break the thing out on this character. However, it is possible to dodge those, which I failed to do. I will use the burst. I'm just learning the fight again. Oh, very poorly. I'm just trying to learn the timings and so on again to actually deal with this. So we'll go into this form again. I'm just going to stand back for a moment and then we'll work it out next time. So, oh, dead. Not good, not good. It is totally doable. I am just not very good at this again. Okay, cool. Right, we're going to go into it all guns blazing this time. However, I don't have my... Oh, that's silly. Of course I died, so I don't actually have my burst anymore. You can see how much health it has. This is going to take quite a while. It's going to probably be like 20 minutes or something. Right, it switches to that. All I can do, I can attack a little bit more, but it's much more important to stay alive for this, and the timings are awkward. Just keep... I still failed it. That's annoying. Because my best time to do damage is right then. Because that's the time when you actually get to knock them back like this. Like, let's... give some damage. Okay, right, we're in this phase again. I can attack for a little bit. We actually have our burst this time. Let's try and get ourselves back up to full. And actually dodge these. Oh, I failed it again. That's really annoying. Let's just get some damage in. The thing is, like, when it's being knocked back, it's not so bad. We can actually do some decent damage to it. I was worried about that attack for a second there. Right, let's go back into healing, because it's going back into its charge-up form. There is absolutely no way of us, like, breaking that. I have tried. Oh! Oh my god! Too late on the dodge. And now my burst is gone again. I'll get it. I will get it. It's going to take a few tries. And actually, it'd be really dull if I just did this first try and went, yeah, it's real easy, guys. Super easy. I am going to use my skill there, start it, because then my minions will attack it a little bit before the fight starts. Which is good. I don't see why I wouldn't want to do that. Like, this is our, like, our crowd control. The more we can do this, like, we've got the burst up. The less attacks it will do, and the longer it will take to go into its charge up form. There we go. So we're onto that. Right, let's switch to healing. I want to be at full health after this. So I want to... Oh my god! In one shot! I thought I was healed up. I did all of that. Oh my god. I might literally just have to not commentate it, because if I'm focusing on talking, I'm not doing as well as I could be. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Here's me killing a capybara, which is really hard for some reason. Right, see you in a bit. Oh my god. That was painful. But done. It's done. Cool. Right, we have a baseline. I'll add a timer on this afterwards, and you'll see how long that took. That is a trial. I wasn't going to increase the adventure rank before trying that on this, because it probably would have taken like an hour or more to kill, and like one mistake and it's like, okay, not one mistake, 2 mistakes and you're down. But yeah, cool. So that is done. Right, now you've seen the challenge we need to defeat for the next episode, when we've got all of our cool stuff. But there's one last thing that we need to improve on, and that is the artifacts. We're here to use up an absolute butt ton of resin, or at least that would be the case, but I already did it. So I've actually already... I've got a few left. Well, okay, there you go. I'm all the way down to 1 fragile resin and today's condensed resin, and that's it. It's all done. I've already gathered tons and tons of artifacts, and I've already condensed all the other ones down. So now everything that is locked is potentially something worth holding on to. So we've got, what's that, like a dozen there, about close to a dozen there, and around that as well there. And we're hoping that we get a full set of Maritorsi out of this, or at least 4, you know, get 4 out of 5, that's all you need. So yeah, let's upgrade. I could do a supercut of like doing that artifact thing again, but you've already seen me do that. Let's just roll artifacts and just get on with it, really. Right, this one is like one of our best options, so obviously just want crit and crit damage the whole way, pretty much, and we're already hitting the only stat that doesn't matter. Are we just going to hit each one by one? Now, if the last 2 go into like crit stats, probably pretty good still. I might wait on that one now, because we've got so many other options. Like we've got double crit there, energy recharge, HP and crit there. These are all like double crit there, 4 line, but not only one the crits. But yeah, like we've got so many of these to get through. Let's just go for it. Wish that had been HP percentage, but never mind. Give me all the crit. Oh my god, come on. Okay, well, like at least it has rolled 1. We're just gonna move on to next one. If this doesn't roll crit rate, we'll just skip it. Cool. Well, I'll unlock that one. Double crit. Let's just start rolling into crit, please. Oh no! Come on, this is the. I'll unlock it for now, but right. Okay. Well, we need to start seeing. Like actual crit, no crit rate there. Where's our next potential? Crit rate? No. I'm already not liking the way this is going. Oh. Crit damage? Nope. Crit damage? Nope. Crit damage? Nope. Nope. Well, we're already down to dregs, and it's only our first artifact. That's awful. Okay, well, this one's still our best at the moment. Those are our only 3 double crits, aren't they? Oh, that's sad. Actually, let's go to like helms next, because these have like higher variance. So we just want to hit more and more crit rate. Flat HP is not great. Oh, come on. Oh my god. Is this going to be like the worst artifact rolling session anyone's ever seen? Have I just set myself up for absolute trash? Oh no, there we are. Okay, we got 1. That's like the first good roll in ages. Crit rate. It's probably worth taking up to max. Give me crit rate. It did. That's actually not bad. That's our best so far. You know what? I'm going to use a system that I've never used before. So how do I... Star. You can mark artifacts. Automatically locked. It's just got a star on it because it's our best one. Right, let's level something else anyway. So everything here is either HP or hydro damage, because those are the only 2 we care about. I don't know which is actually best for us. I haven't done the math. I don't know. bearing in mind because we've got like one character, it might actually be different to the normal, but let's just see. So we look at HP. Have we got an HP double crit? Or any double crit? We have no double crit. That's a shame. We're looking for crit damage. No, well, no, we're looking for crit rate, rather. Let's just try and get a double crit on something before we continue leveling anything. We do also have a chance at an off-piece for something, because I've got a lot of... oh, there we go, we've got a double crit. I've also got a lot of Golden Troop locked as well, so we can get an off-piece from that, so it's not the end of the world. Let's level this a few more times, see if we can roll... come on, roll into a crit. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. Okay, we'll leave it at that just for now. So it does look like a decent piece. Can we get another crit rate? We can! Does this roll better? That's not a very good start. It has to roll into crit once. It is currently worse. I'll just take it up to 16. Okay, now it's very similar. In fact, almost identical. So we'll leave them at that for now. Let's see what else we can get. We've got 2 potentials. That's not very good. So we might as well unlock these. None of these are going to be as good as our current top place. That's a 4-line with no double crit, so we'll skip that. Crit rate without crit damage. That can be unlocked. That Hydro doesn't have the option for double crit, neither does that. This one does, and it has HP percent. Doesn't roll it, sadly. Okay, well, we'll leave it at these 2 for now. Let's look at timepieces. So if we get... So right now we're on an HP timepiece with actually quite a lot of crit rate on it. The weapon we're using at the moment is energy recharge, but there's a chance we get her signature, so we might actually want an energy recharge one. So we'll kind of see where we're at with those. That's a real nice start. Not for an energy recharge one, but for a piece in general. Let's just see if we get crit on here. If we don't... Attack, that's not good enough. Not very good other substats, but if it was going to roll a double crit, that would have been okay. Same again. Energy recharge, not good enough. Also not good enough. There's an energy recharge one. Nope. This is a very nice energy recharge one if it rolls crit rate. It does not. HP percent? Nope. As in, is a HP main. There's an EM double crit, which is only locked because it looks nice, but not actually worth us using. No crit rate again. Okay. Like our off-peak... Well, I mean, this one's okay. This one's pretty good. So I think we just level this and hopefully it just goes well. Energy recharge is not a bad stat. Not a great stat to keep getting. Crit rate. I'll leave it at there for now. So this is one of our best. Energy recharge? Flat HP is the second best to that. Well. We'll move on then. Attack, not so good. Crits, please. Nope, that's more attack. It's gone into there once. Let's move on. Double crit again. EM, not particularly useful for us, but you never know. Might just keep hitting crit. That's 2. There's 1. Okay, one off, 2 on. It's not terrible. We just need to start rolling crit rate into things, or rather, we don't need to start rolling the second crit on these other artifacts. Not getting it there. Another crit damage energy recharge. HP percent. I'll hold on to it for now, because we might end up having to need it. That, I don't think we will, though. Double crit? Nope. Again, please. Nope. Only 2 of these left. Not good either. Such a shame about that first roll. The 16 is... Is that better than this? Well, it's got a lot of HP on it. I mean, it's got way too much HP on it. No crit rolls. That's so sad. This hasn't gone amazingly, has it? Right, let's change the filter. So I've changed the filter so we can now see our potential off pieces. So we have some locked pieces from the Golden Troop set, which could be really good. We'll only be able to use one of them, of course, because with her C6, assuming we get it in the next episode, Marichal makes the most sense. That's nice. Okay, we've got a double crit to roll on. EM is not great. I just said EM is not great. Thank you, game. Go for crit damage here. It's there. That's not good. Remember, it has to be it has to be an exceptional off piece. Like, it has to be a standout. Like, something worth taking over everything else we've got across the rest of the character. And we're not getting it. No crit rate. I'm kind of going a bit haphazardly through this list. On set could be this HP goblet, potentially, or this one. We actually have two options here. They're not terrible. 27 crit value on both, 28 on both of them, which is not the worst in the world. So we may end up on set here, which means we might want offset on our sands. So let's try and find, well, that's not a bad one. HP main with double crit energy recharge. There is no other good stat on there, is there? Like, that's all of them. So whatever's left, whatever. Nice. Not nice. Fine. Okay, well, that is comparable to that. Let's take a look. Can we get the crit? We can get the crit. And again. Recharge is actually good here because we need we need it on that. That's worth taking to 20. Thanos'd it. Any of the others, there's like a 3 in 4 chance at that point. I almost did not care what it hit, but the only thing I cared for it to miss, it hit. Okay. Nope. Another option, need the double crit. Not getting it. Double crit? Nope. Oh, that was an energy recharge as well. I really would like an energy recharge. Wow, this has not gone as well as I had hoped. It really hasn't. And we don't really want to be off-piecing like these, really. Not unless they're truly exceptional. And Helm we don't need to do. Helm is locked in. Oh, actually, the other option, of course, we might need the crit rate. So we should level a crit rate one and see if we can get the crit damage rolls. HP's fine. Now it's Thanosing me. That's not great. Like, there's a chance we need a crit rate one, despite the Marichal set giving you a big chunk of crit rate. One more of those, it's not bad. Flat HP's okay. Not bad. Do I take this to... Yeah, let's take it to 20. Okay, fine. So if we need crit rate on our helm, that's usable. That's not bad. We got another crit rate. Crit damage? No. Okay, that's dead. Crit rate. It's got energy recharge. That would be a nice one to have alongside the stat we did not get. And crit rate. Complete Hail Mary here. No, nothing. Like, both of these were good enough to level to max. Let's do that. Crit rate. Perfect. That's exactly what we're after. So that's 33 crit value. That's nice. We might as well take this one up to max. And we've got a few more left. Okay. Crit rate as well. They're so similar. What is the actual difference between these? They have exactly the same crit value in exactly the same positions. This one has EM and HP, so this one's better. EM in the very small situations where the enemy has fire on them, it will vaporize. Cool. And 500 HP is better than none. So there's our goblet. So that one is now marked. Oh, actually, let's mark this one as well. There we go. So those are our choice of helms. That's our goblet. So now we just got to make up the rest of the set. This one was heartbreaking. That can level to be better. Is this crit rate? Oh, that's got 8.6 crit rate. Is that 2 rolls already? That is 2 rolls into crit rate. So it could end up with 3 rolls into crit value. Okay, that's not the end of the world. Okay, let's take this one up to max then. See where we're at. If it rolls the crit damage, I'll be pretty happy. It does not. It hits the crit rate again. So that's 20... 25. That's 30 crit value. That's not too bad. Let's see if we can we get close to that on this? Can we get... Like everything... Like these last 2 have to go into crit value. So that's now 15 plus 13. So that's at 28. So this can go above that other one. We can get higher crit value here. We do not. For now, that's our feather. Right, let's lock that. Star it. So we've got 2 options amongst our flowers. I guess we just level them, see where they get to. See where our most copium piece is. Crit rate, that's good. Right, let's max this one out. And defense, that's sad. Okay, so that's like 25 crit value total. Which means this one, we're at 20-ish at the moment. But it's got HP. It's got 20 crit value with 10% HP. Now it's got better than that. So it was at 26, 27% crit value with 10% HP. That's not bad. I'm noticing we have so little energy recharge across our pieces though. There's none. That is not good. That's not good at all. We may be forced to use an item without double crit. This is not a bad option, actually. Let's level this and see where we end up. Fine. Absolutely fine. Not fine. Not fine. I am not fine, guys. Still not fine. I am sad now. So without having the energy to just use it off cooldown, we're going to miss out on some of those really nice, like, hydro-applied hits with her weapon. Okay, well, we'll take this up to max. HP again. It really doesn't like me, does it? It really doesn't like me today. This may have to be what we end up going with. The only energy recharge sands, if we end up getting her weapon, is onset. Everything else is absolute trash. So we'd end up with an onset sands and an onset goblet, because that's actually quite decent. Onset helm, either the crit damage or crit rate. So we do have the option to run a flower from the other set, if we want to get a bit more energy recharge, or a feather, potentially. We could level up feathers as well. But I think at this point, we're going to wait. We're going to wait until the next episode and see what we end up with, basically. Let's chuck all this stuff on and just see where our stats are at. I've thrown on all of the Marital Sea Hunter artifacts that we got. So that includes the energy recharge one. So this is, if we get Furina's weapon, we will need to run this artifact, because it's the only one energy recharge one worth running. Which basically leaves us at stats. We've got 59 crit chance, 150 crit damage, and 193% energy recharge. We will lose 45% that energy recharge because the weapon will change. So we'll be down at like 140-ish, which isn't great. Maybe we can get some from the flower or something by switching things out. But we'll be at 60% crit rate plus the 36 from Marital Sea, and the crit damage will go way up because her weapon is crit damage. So that's nice. I think I'd be fairly happy with that, and we'll have to then just adjust energy recharge then. But that's enough for this episode, I think. We've leveled our artifacts. It went absolutely terribly on everything apart from maybe that helm. I was hoping for a few more good pieces than that, but never mind. You've seen that we are ready to level everything. Level, talents, artifacts are ready, a weapon if we get it, and constellations if we pull them. Thank you so much for watching. Please join me in the pull episode next, because that will be the big one. And then I will want to know what you guys want to do with this account. If we get to C6 and get the weapon, what do we do with her? Please let me know. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Good luck on your pulls.